My next guest is not a lazy beer-drinking, shoe-selling slob, but he plays one on TV. Yeah. Here's a clip from Married with Children. Neill. There was a Paez fight last night. Did you go?
No, I heard they canceled it.
Oh, they can't? Okay, good.
Yeah, because I think he got the flu.
Oh, okay.
Last time I saw you was out there.
Yeah, and he had had a motorcycle accident prior to that, right?
Right, yeah, but I guess, you know, he got the flu. I was going, and then they told me to
We're really into boxing, and we go to the Forum for boxing night, and I guess you're into it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, all my life.
Really? What they may not know about you is this man was real close to being a pro athlete. First of all, how did you enjoy the Super Bowl?
I enjoyed it, but I was hoping Buffalo was going to win, so.
Oh, come on. They're a nice group of guys. I would have liked to have seen that game with Kelly in.
All the way. Yeah, but he looked like he was having a tough time, you know, even before he got hurt, huh?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for them, I really do. Even if I didn't like Buffalo, I would have felt, I feel bad, you know. I mean, they got all the way to the Super Bowl, then they lose it, and then people act like they're bums or something, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, they are the second best team in the country.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, give it up, you Cowboy fans.
No, I mean, Dallas won that game. There's no doubt about it. Dallas is the best team.
Yeah. Now, you actually got close to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You were there in camp.
Yeah, I was there. I was a rookie, Chuck Noll's first year.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Green, Mean Joe Green, a lot of guys, a lot of good players down there then.
Yeah, you must have been hell in high school and college.
Well, yeah, I did all right in high school and college. It was the pros I had the trouble with.
Yeah, but no, see, that's like you were talking about the second best team. It's like, do you know a guy who almost made pro is, imagine you compared to me, you know? I mean...
Well, you're a good athlete.
I'm the guy who fills up the Gatorade before y'all pour it on the coach, you know? I think it's very
Yeah, but
impressive.
It's been so long ago, it feels like somebody else did it now to me.
You're kind of a little guy, actually.
Yeah, well, actually, how much do you think I weigh?
I would say 179.
I weigh 215.
Stop.
Right now. I must be heavy bones or something.
Yeah.
I am. I'm 215.
Do you lift?
I used to. I haven't for a long time. When I played around 235.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, what position did you play?
Well, I tried outside linebacker down there, but I played middle guard and tight end and defensive end in college.
And on the lot here, when they were working on cheers, weren't they interested in you for that?
I was one of the guys that was up for the part. But originally, it was a football player. Yeah. And then they changed it over when Ted Danson got the role. I never could figure that out. Why? Because, you know, he looks like he could play football.
Yeah, yeah. But, wow, that's interesting background you have.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
okay, you're doing this thing, and everybody loves you, but can you do something else because you're Ted Bundy? Ted Bundy. Al Bundy.
You mean that guy?
That's another guy.
Yeah. No, that's been done.
Yeah. It's a different Bundy altogether. Now, because they love you in this role, will they let you do anything else, like a serious thing?
Well, I hope so. I mean, I'm working on something in May, and I mean, of course, I've done some movies in the hiatus. You know, I've done Sibling Rivalry and Wayne's World. I've done a lot of different types of roles. I did a movie called Dutch that came and went pretty quick, but but it wasn't bad. It was a pretty good little movie. But I think I'm having trouble with that typecasting thing. You know, I would imagine I will have trouble with it. Yeah. Because Bundy is such a hard character to get out of people's minds, you know. Yeah. And I'm always going to look like the guy.
Yeah. Didn't you do something and they tested it and the audience just...
Yeah. I was in a movie A friend of mine named John Milius, who wrote Apocalypse Now, you know, John wrote a lot and directed a lot of good things. He was doing a movie called Flight of the Intruder, which if you saw, you did not see me. I shot a scene in there. I played a prosecuting attorney. Now, there was no introduction to my character. So Danny Glover and Willem Dafoe are in the movie. They're being court-martialed. They march them in, all pomp and circumstance, and in the middle of this, you know, military tribunal, the click of the heels on the floor, and they've got all the military people around, you know, in like a, you know, a big circle kind of thing. And they march them in, and I stand up in full uniform. Now, you know, people say, Al Bundy joined the army, you know. And they started laughing so hard, they never heard anything that I had to say. So they had to cut it out of the movie.
That's when you're real successful. You can't do nothing else.
I guess so.
Yeah, we'll take a commercial and we'll come right back. That's
okay.
Amazing. Yeah.
Just hold me close and let me whisper.
We were talking about boxing at the top. What do you think about the Tyson thing?
Well, when he got convicted, well, first of all, I thought when he got convicted that he did it. You know, that's what I thought. I mean, I thought that the girl was probably naive and you know, went out with him and figured that you know, she was going to have a good time, and he was the champ and wasn't going to pull anything that she couldn't handle on her. And I thought maybe he got a fair trial. But now they're coming out with this other information, and you know, now I'm willing to listen to it. I mean, you know, not that it matters what I think, but I mean, I think that you know, if there was some problems, then they should, you know, they should bring it out.
Well, I mean, yeah. There's all kinds of stuff. The jurors are kind of wavering, and then this Dershowitz stuff. I guess the lady.
That's his attorney. That's his.
Yeah, that's Mike's attorney for the appeal.
Yeah.
I guess he was
he's
saying.
sharp, you know. He's sharp.
Yeah, but I guess she said she took off her panty liner and came back or something.
What was that all about?
That's deep.
No, I didn't hear that before.
Yeah, I heard Dershowitz say she went in the bathroom where there was a phone, took off her panty liner and came back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's a panty liner?
Yeah, what is, you know, I still don't know what that is.
You know, and then they just went to commercial on this show. But
well, it's a hard thing to prove, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, nobody was there but the two of them, you know.
Yeah. Boy, so we should move on to something else.
Move on, yeah.
You're a big sports fanatic, though. You're a good handball player?
I play a lot of handball, which a lot of people don't know what that is, actually. It's like racquetball, but you just use your hands. I play... Have you ever played handball? I haven't been playing as much as I'd like to, though. But I play out, you know, I play Venice Beach and 3-wall. I play indoor, 4-wall. I play around.
How good are you?
I'm probably, when I'm in shape, maybe a low A player, which isn't bad. But, I mean, I can't beat any of the real top guys. You know.
Yeah. Well, what was the last job before you became an actor that you enjoyed?
That I liked?
Yeah.
That I liked. I was a bellhop in Florida. I liked that job.
Really? Now, what excited you about that?
Well, you got to meet
just
some
the
nice...
feel of some American tourister in your hand.
Well, you got the tips.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's on vacation down there. They're having a good time. So it's on the beach. You know, you see a lot of pretty girls. This was a long time ago, and I was a kid.
Yeah.
I liked the job.
Yeah.
It was just nice. You know, it was a nice atmosphere and fun, you know, hanging out, you know, down by the beach.
What kind of car did you have then?
I didn't even have a car then.
Really?
No, because I got cut by the Steelers. I'll tell you a funny thing. I got cut by the Steelers, and I was working in this hotel, bellhopping, and the Steelers checked into this hotel.
Oh.
And I had to take their bags. And some of these guys were saying, "Oh, man, what happened to you?"
Yeah.
I said, just shut up and give me a fin, you know. Leave me alone.
What kind of car do you have now, though?
Well, now I have that new Acura NSX. It's a nice car.
Yeah.
Black, nice.
Do you think men
Like a midlife crisis. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. I mean, because I mean, you and I used to have a car that was the same.
Yes.
And one of my pre-interviewers was saying, oh, women find men sexy in those sports cars,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I guess you kind of hope so. Well, I remember when when I first started doing Married with Children, I was driving a Rent-A-Wreck from Bundy. You know, you get out on Bundy, and out there in the West LA. I was driving this Rent-A-Wreck, and now I got this car. And the other day I looked at it, and I had that bad feeling, you know. I looked at it and I thought, is this a midlife crisis car, you know? So I think I'm going to buy a Lexus or something now, you know?
Your character thinks that sex is a chore. How many men in America, you know, kind of, that would be fair to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many men in America do you think really secretly agree with him?
Well, I think that it's part of the reason that our show is successful, because I think a lot of guys, and women as well, I mean, I think it's a 50-50 thing. I mean, I think that, you know, I mean, think about it. If you marry somebody and you're 23 years old, you marry them for life. That means you got to sleep with them every day for the rest of your life. And, you know, I mean, let's, even if you're going to be conservative when you're 45, and people don't look the way they did when they were 23, it can be a problem, you know?
Sounds like a chore.
But I mean, still in all, I think monogamy is natural, and I think people want to have that partner to go through life with. I think, you know, we all want to bond with somebody.
You know,
I'm saying all the right things here.
I think we want to, and it's the right thing, but is it natural? Is monogamy natural?
You know what, Eddie, let me tell you something. Now, I'm an anthropologist now.
Yeah.
I think monogamy is natural, but the definition of monogamy does not say that you have to be faithful. And the problem is, I mean, I think that this is a monogamous country, but we cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of percentage of people cheat on their spouse.
Not you and I, of course.
No, not me.
You know, but I'm sure there's somebody out there
who cheats.
Who's cheating right now while they're watching this show in a hotel somewhere.
Yeah.
Who?
Now, Al Bundy don't cheat.
No.
He'd like to, but he doesn't have the guts.
Thank you for coming by. Congratulations on all the success and the money and the cars and the Golden Globe stuff. I never get to...